Namaste and welcome to this new moon flow. Decide where it is you want to go. It's a new beginning. I love that quote. And we're going to start in a downward facing dog. Just shake out your head, set your arms up so they're shoulder distance, legs are hip distance apart. Wrap your shoulder blades a bit into your armpits. And then feel free to pedal through your feet one at a time as you're breathing. Let's do that a few times, settling yourself into your body, into your breath. And then you can move your hips a little bit side to side, bending and lifting one leg. So you get into the outer upper hips, side of your waist. And as you start to get into your flow, you can apply some Ujjayi breathing. Long, deep inhalations through the back of the throat and full, complete exhalations out through the back of your throat. And we're going to build this practice through a vinyasa. And the first vinyasa is the base, it's the foundation. So we're going to inhale and lift the right leg to a three-legged down dog. And then exhale, step the right foot forward. Lower the left knee to the floor. Inhale it up to an Uttanasana. Then we're going to exhale, straighten out both of your legs for Parsvakonasana. Then inhale, bend the knee, twist it open to the right, Prasarita, Parsvakonasana. And then exhale to an extended side angle, Parsvakonasana. Then we come to the center into an intense leg stretch, Prasarita, padottanasana. Then we repeat this to the left, lower the left knee to the floor, Uttanasana. Exhale, straighten out both legs, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, bend the knee, twist it open, Prasarita, Parsvakonasana. Exhale into Parsvakonasana, extended side angle. Inhale to intense leg stretch, Prasarita, padottanasana. Exhale to a low lunge, and then inhale back to a three-legged down dog. Exhale, step the right foot forward to a low lunge again. Inhale it up into a crescent lunge. Then exhale, step the left foot forward, hip distance apart, interlace the fingers behind your back, right index finger on top of the left. Inhale, lift and then lengthen the spine, just arch back as far as you can inhale. Exhale, hinge forward again, interlace the right index finger on top of the left. Inhale, step the right foot back into a crescent lunge. Exhale to downward facing dog, Gomukhasana. Inhale to plank pose, and exhale, knees, chest, chin into the floor. Inhale to a baby cobra, roll your shoulders open or you can lift to an upward dog, and then exhale into downward facing dog. Now we're going to repeat this on the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step the left leg forward. Inhale to Uttanasana. Exhale, straighten out both legs, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, bend the knee, twist it open, Prasarita, Parsvakonasana. Exhale, extended side angle, Parsvakonasana. Inhale to the center, intense leg stretch, Prasarita, padottanasana. Exhale to the right, inhale to Uttanasana. Exhale, straighten both legs, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, bend the knee, twist it open, Prasarita, Parsvakonasana. Exhale, extended side angle, Parsvakonasana. In, come to the center, intense leg stretch, Prasarita, padottanasana. Exhale to low lunge. Inhale to three-legged down dog. Exhale, step the left foot forward to low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, right foot forward, interlace the left index finger, fold over, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up, lengthen the spine, arch only as far back as you can inhale. Exhale, hinge, interlace the left index finger again into Uttanasana. Inhale the left foot back to crescent lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog, Gomukhasana. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders open. Exhale to downward facing dog. Hold and breathe and just settle yourself in. Feel yourself neutralizing. Longer and deeper breaths. Beautiful. And now we're going to repeat this vinyasa. We're going to do the same, but we're going to add on. So as we're peeling the layers, getting deeper into our practice, we're sort of going to add on here to move deeper into ourselves and into a new beginning. Inhale the right leg to the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale to Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, Prasarita Parsvakonasana. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, Prasarita padottanasana. Exhale, left to low lunge. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, Prasarita Parsvakonasana. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, Prasarita padottanasana. Exhale to low lunge. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, step forward, interlace right index finger on top. Inhale, lift up, lengthen, arch only as far back as you can inhale. Exhale, hinge, interlace, right index finger on top. Inhale, right foot back, crescent lunge. And now exhale, twist it to the left into Prasarita Parsvakonasana. Press your palms against each other, roll your shoulders open. Keep that back leg very active. Roll your shoulders and roll them open. Feel them broadening and separating. Inhale, back up into crescent lunge. Exhale, open to warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, reverse Vira 2. Exhale to Parsvakonasana. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to Parsvakonasana. So you can go as far into this as you want. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, Parsvakonasana, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse and straighten out your left leg. Exhale it into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Try to open your heart and your navel up towards the sky. You can look up towards your right fingertips. You can look to the side. You can look down. Try to keep your toes lifted, your thighs active. And if you want to, add on a little shoulder stretch here. Turn your right palm to face back. And then see if you can hold on to the left inner thigh. And as I'm holding this position, I'm breathing. I'm just moving my head a little bit, giving myself a little bit of an extra stretch into my right shoulder, the right side of my neck. Just do that if that feels good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back to warrior two, Vira 2. Inhale to low lunge. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Inhale, wave yourself to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Try to lower all three at the same time. Inhale, baby cobra, upward facing dog. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now I'm going to repeat this on the second side. Keep breathing. And inhale, lift your left leg to three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Straighten out the legs. Inhale, Prasarita Parsvakonasana, twist it open. Exhale, Parsvakonasana, extended side angle. Inhale, Prasarita Parsvakonasana, intense leg stretch. Exhale to the right. Inhale, Uttanasana. Exhale, Parsvakonasana, straighten out. Inhale, Prasarita Parsvakonasana, twist it open. Exhale, Parsvakonasana, extended side angle. Come back to the center, Prasarita Parsvakonasana, intense leg stretch. Front to the low lunge. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, step forward to low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, step forward, interlace the left index finger on top of the right. Inhale, lift up, hook the thumbs, arch only as far as you can inhale. Exhale, hinge, interlace, left index finger on top again. Inhale, step the left foot back, crescent lunge. And exhale, twist it to the right. Press the left arm to the outside of the right thigh. Press your palms against each other. Lift your breastbone. Roll your shoulders open. Feel the shoulders broadening. And then gradually inhale, lift it up into a crescent lunge. Exhale, open to a warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior two. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Go as deep into it as you want to. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back to reverse. So now straighten out the right leg. Exhale into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Roll the navel and the heart towards the ceiling. Gaze up towards the left fingertips. Gaze to the side, gaze down. Keep your toes lifted. And again, if you did this on the other side, turn your left palm to face back and see if you can work your hand to the inside of your left thigh. And then just move your head a little bit side to side to release any tension in the upper shoulders, sides of your neck. Only if it feels good. Keep breathing, keep smiling, keep enjoying. Open yourself up to the possibilities right in front of you. Lift and come back to warrior two. Plank, step back to three-legged downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra, upper dog, roll the shoulders open. Just hang out there for a little bit. And then exhale it to downward facing dog. Just shake it loose. And now just move your hips a little bit side to side. Bend your legs, draw your outer upper hips towards the floor. Feels so good just to create some movement, create some further space into our waist, and then preparing ourselves for our last vinyasa flow that's going to take us a little further into our shoulders and into our hips. So the same, inhale, free yourself now, exhale, step forward. Inhale, Uttanasana. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, Prasarita Parsvakonasana. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, Prasarita Parsvakonasana. Exhale to the back. Inhale, Uttanasana. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, Prasarita Parsvakonasana. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, Prasarita Parsvakonasana. Hang out, just shake out your head. Just feel that reverse blood flow. Feels so good to turn ourselves upside down and get a new perspective. Come back and then rotate and turn yourself into Cow's face pose. So your left knee is on top of the right knee. Gomukhasana. So first and foremost, make sure that you level off your hips. Feel free to sit on a block or sit on a blanket if you want to. Then reach your right arm up, bend your right elbow, and take a hold of the right elbow as you press your head against the right arm. You can hold on to the right elbow, hang out there. You can bind. And then from the bound position, keep your chest lifted, drop your shoulders. Just feel your sitting bones and your pelvis rooting down. And of course, if you want to, you can exhale and you can hinge forward. While you're feeling that your pelvis is becoming heavier, feel the breastbone lifted as you're bending forward and you're breathing deeply, surrendering into the moment. And while we're surrendering into the moment, we're really opening ourselves up to what is already here in front of us, allowing it to come in. And then slowly come up and release the grip. And then lower the hands to the floor behind you. Just stay on your fingertips, feeling the sitting bones rooted, lifting through your breastbone, roll your shoulders back. And as you find this extension through your spine, naturally, you will arch back a little bit. And then you can rewind back into intense leg stretch, Prasarita, padottanasana. That was a good stretch for the hips and for the shoulders. And then from here, we're going to lift the chest. We're going to lift our heels, turn our heels in and the knees out into a low malasana. And then inhale, lift up, straighten out the legs. And then exhale, bend the knees into a temple pose. It's also called a high malasana. And then as we go deeper into it, just see if you can find a little bit of movement and ease in your upper body. Just shake it loose, working those abs, letting it go, not being bound to anything, not letting fear take us over, just be completely in the flow and allow ourselves to be led. We're going to cross the left foot behind the right, with left elbow on top of the right, and then open to a temple pose. Eagle squat, and then temple pose. Inhale to the eagle squat, and then exhale to the temple pose. So the left foot goes behind, the left elbow goes on top. And open. Find that lightness there, like you're springing out of it, springing forward. Hold. Lift and straighten out the legs. Lift your heels, turn your heels out so you're pigeon-toed, and then open to a warrior two to the right. Try to gaze over your right fingertips. Keep the right knee over the ankle. Lift your toes and settle yourself into the present moment. As deep into it as you can. Come into plank, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to baby cobra or upward facing dog. And then exhale to child and downward facing dog. Beautiful. Further, we're getting deeper into it. Second side, lift the left leg, three-legged. Step forward. Inhale, Uttanasana. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, Prasarita, Parsvakonasana. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, Prasarita, padottanasana. Hang out, just feel that reverse blood flow getting deeper into the hamstrings. Surrendering, releasing. To the right, lower the left knee, Uttanasana. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, Prasarita, Parsvakonasana. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Inhale, Prasarita, padottanasana. Good. And from here, you're going to gradually lift your chest, lift your heels, and you're going to turn and swirl into Gomukhasana, cow's face pose, with your right knee on top of the left. And just settle yourself in, level your hips, level your shoulders, make any adjustments you need. And you're going to bend the left elbow, hold on to it, press your head against the arm. Work the right arm down and behind. Join hands if you want to do that. Sit here, or feel free to exhale and hinge it forward. And again, although you're bending forward into a forward bend, there's a lot of lifting and opening ourselves up to what's possible, surrendering into the possibility. Right? Just allowing a door to close and trusting that another door will open. Allowing ourselves to let go of something for something that might be better for us, that might serve us in a better way on our journey. We lift up and then release the arms, come back onto the fingertips, rooting down as you're lifting through your spine, lifting through your chest. Just full breaths. Good, and then swirl back into Prasarita padottanasana. Lift your chest, lift your heels, turn your heels in, turn the knees out. Come into that low malasana position. Inhale it up, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend the knees into a temple pose. Draw the knees towards your little toes, keep your toes lifted, and then dance. I hope you put on some good tunes so you can find that rhythm, find your own flow, and make sure that you follow your own flow. And then once you found that flow, you just flow with it. Even if it's challenging, just flow with it and trust it. Then cross the right leg behind the left, right elbow on top and open. Right elbow on top, right leg behind and open. Inhale to eagle squat, and then exhale to temple pose. Inhale, eagle squat. Exhale to temple. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Lift your heels, turn your heels out, pigeon-toed, and then exhale to warrior two to your left. Keep that left knee over the ankle, level your hips and your shoulders. Reach the arms equally front and back. And breathe. Go as deeply into it as you can. Lower the hands to the floor. Step back, exhale to down dog. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Into baby cobra or upward facing dog. And just hang out there. Exhale to downward facing dog. Yes. Feeling good? Are you feeling free? Are you feeling open? Getting into a little hip opening. Lift the right leg, three-legged dog. And then exhale, slide the right leg forward into a pigeon position. Stay lifted so your hips are leveled and squared off to the front. Come onto your fingertips. And now bend your left leg, draw the left heel towards your buttocks for an intense quadricep stretch, moving towards an Ekapada Raja Kaputtasana. Right? So if you feel fine with it, you can work the left elbow to the inside of your foot and bind your hands. And then make sure that you stay lifted, but only if this feels good. Just trust the process as you're breathing and you're putting yourself in the right position. You will end up moving along your journey. Things will open up. You just have to trust that. Don't struggle. Release, lift tall, and then descend forward. Don't struggle. Just keep the breath flowing. And then just surrender into what you might find challenging. Release the tensions, release the tightnesses wherever you might feel them. Here might be in the buttocks, might be in the shoulders, might be in the legs, might be in your head. Usually we are the ones that need to get out of our own way. But just breathe. Move your hands back and lift up. And curl your left toes under, lift, and come into a three-legged down dog. And this time, open up your right hip into a Gomukhasana. You can stay there, or you can flip that dog, go into a full wheel if you can, Chakrasana. You just hang out there in that flipped open dog. Shake out your head, just drop your head to get rid of any pains in the necks. It's all good. And then rewind yourself. Come back into the three-legged down dog as you inhale. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Roll the shoulders open. And then draw your left knee to the outside of the right ankle and sit down. For an ankle to knee pose, you're going to open up your legs, stacking your shins on top of each other. Your right ankle is on top of the left knee, and your right knee is on top of your left ankle. Palms together, just let your hips settle. Feel free again to sit on a block, sit on a blanket. We're going to do a twist from here. We're going to draw the right elbow to our right foot. We're going to press our palms against each other, roll the shoulders open like we did in that previous twisted lunge position. And if you can move a little bit further into it, you can ground your forearms to the floor. All right, do whatever you can, but while you stay here, keep the breath flowing, and then try to anchor your right hip bone and sitting bone as much into the floor as you can. So you get a deep stretch into the outer upper hips and as well as the right side of your spine. Right, then gradually rewind yourself, come back up to the center, and then you can hang out up in the center, or you can exhale and you can bend forward. Just listen to your body, listen to what it can do. And then gradually come up, lift your chest, always opening ourselves up to the possibilities after we've surrendered. Just let it settle. Without using your hands, you're going to lean back, palms together in a namaste, and find a boat pose, Navasana. You can separate the knees and then extend the legs. Good. Inhale, separate the knees. Exhale, extend. Inhale, separate. Exhale, extend. And then very gradually lower into a low boat pose. Make sure that your lower back stays on the ground. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Squeeze the bottom of your buttocks. Draw the navel in, round yourself in. Little Buddha smile on your face. Ooh, it feels so good. Lift up. Cross the ankles, roll over your hands, and walk it back, jump it back, knees, chest, chin. Exhale. Inhale to baby cobra or upward facing dog. Look over your right shoulder, center. Look over your left shoulder, center. Curl the toes under, child's pose, and downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg to three-legged dog. Exhale, slide your left leg forward into a pigeon position. Good, so you want to make sure that the left knee is in front of the left hip so it stays on the inside of your left hand. Keep your hips and your shoulders squared off to the front. Stay on your fingertips so your hips can be as high off the ground as you need it to be. Make sure that there's no compression in your spine. And then draw the right heel towards your buttocks. Keep the lift, keep the openness. And then move just as far into this as you feel you can. Ekapada Raja Kaputtasana. So this is the back bending version. It's very deep. A lot of support is needed from the bottom in order for the top to open and expand and flourish and bloom. All right? In the meantime, you have to make sure that you're breathing, not creating any tensions in the process, but you are rather releasing the tensions. And as you release, resist, lower down. And just let it settle. Very relaxed in the upper body. Feeling the pressure into the lower body. but see if you can exhale and release any of that pressure in the outer upper hips, maybe the lower back, deep into the buttocks. And smoothly move your hands back and lift up. Curl the right toes under, three-legged down dog, or open up your hips again into Kumarasana. And then feel free to, if you want to, flip the dog, open, and if it feels like it's happening organically, go into a full wheel, Chakrasana. Again, drop your head, shake it loose. And then smoothly, breath by breath, rewind back into a three-legged down dog. Draw the knee into the navel, step forward. Roll the shoulders open and draw the right knee to the outside of your left ankle and sit down again. All right, so again, leveling off the hips first and foremost. That's important for ankle to knee. Trying to stack your shins on top of each other. Left ankle on top of the right knee, left knee on top of the right ankle. Sitting up tall, just let the hips settle. I'm nurturing inner thigh pull that I've had now for a little while, so my external rotation's a little challenging, so I'm really moving slowly into it. So you can go into a twist, working the left elbow to the instep of your left foot. And then again, if you did this on the other side, you can work your forearms to the floor. Try to keep your breastbone lifted, roll your shoulders back. And then anchor the left hip bone and sitting bone as much into the floor there as you can. Feeling that stretch into the outer upper hips and the left side of your spine. And if this feels very tight, this requires very long, deep, complete breaths. And that is very courageous to do. Allowing that stuckness to open. And then slowly come out of it, back up into the center. Hang out there up in the center or bend forward. Right? In order for us to create new beginnings, we have to move through that stuckness, breathe through it, and trust it, and allow it to dissolve so that something else can come in that might serve us or will serve us in a better way. And you gradually lean back into a boat pose. Separate the knees as you inhale, and then straighten the legs as you exhale. Inhale, separate. Exhale, extend. Inhale, separate. Exhale, extend. That always feels good to me after I've done very deep hip opening stuff. It helps to release and center. Low boat pose. Hold it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. So much I could say with you being in these poses. And then gradually come up, cross the ankles, and then sit up tall. Oh, very good. Now if you have a bolster, you can place it behind your back. You're equally good if you have a tightly weaved blanket, like a Mexican blanket, or you can use big king-size pillows. Any pillows that will help to support you in an inclined position. Rest your whole torso over it. And then your legs can stay cross-legged, or you can work the soles of your feet together, knees open in a bound angle position, padottanasana, and then drape yourself back, reach the arms over your head. And this is Utthita Parsvakonasana, very restorative. And it's been a lot of, opening yourselves up and bending backwards. It's been a lot of work into the deep spinal muscles. So although this is a back bending position, it's a very restorative position to be in. So you can completely relax yourself over the bolster, whatever you're supported on. And just feel those back muscles softening so that they can find a new normal. And then just notice your inhales and your exhales. And your inhales correspond to your back bending. So if you notice that you your inhales are shorter than your exhales, you can really work on lengthening your inhales in this restorative position. And further allowing yourself to open yourself up to the possibilities that are already there in front of you. You just have to move the blocks, release the tensions and the tightnesses, and the blockages. The ones that maybe we are the ones that have created ourselves. And then you can slowly start to open your arms out to the sides to give your chest in the front of your shoulders and your biceps a nice good stretch. Just keep the breath moving in and moving out continuously the whole entire time. And then slowly lower the knees, draw the knees together. And you're going to roll over to your side and push yourself up. It's just really a breathing exercise, our whole entire yoga practice. Then you're going to sit up tall into an Konasana, and you're going to gently twist it to your left. And then from there, bend forward. Keep your heart lifted and gradually lift. And you're going to rotate to the right and then bend forward. Parsvakonasana. And then you're gradually going to come up to the center. And then you're going to exhale and you're just going to hinge it forward. And feel free if you want to place a block underneath your forehead. You could even put your bolster in front of your chest. I didn't do that here in the video, but that's also a great way of just releasing and making the forward bend a little bit more restorative. So allow your pubic bone to rotate forward towards the floor, tailbone rotating back. And then slowly start to come up. And just cross your legs into an easy cross-legged position, Sukhasana, for a little meditation to end. Sit on a block, sit on a blanket. Rest your hands on your knees, sit upright. Soften your face. Keeping your mouth closed, your eyes closed. A soft gaze towards your nose tip. And that gaze goes further into that space between your eyebrows. Letting your seat become heavy. It's allowing your heart to become light and soft and open. So you can really listen into what your intuition, what your heart says to you. Stay connected to your breath so that the brain waves, those vrittis, quiet down so you can hear what the intuition is saying. And then use the power of your core, of your inner being, to allow you to flow forward. Just create a strong seat within yourself. Asana is a seat. Know yourself, trust yourself, believe in yourself. And then connect with your breath and then flow in the direction where it is you want to go. But first and foremost, make a choice, make a decision, decide where that is. Namaste. I hope you enjoy this. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.